Hey everybody, welcome to this week's quick video of New Week, New Organized You. My name is Brenda Tringali. I'm a professional organizer and owner of At Your Fingertips Organizing. So as you probably know about my videos, each month I give you a new theme and each week I give you a tip related to that theme. My theme for November is how to better prepare yourself or your kitchen or your home for the holidays. Week number one, I talked about how to store those plastic bags that we get from markets and retail stores. Last week I talked about how to reduce the number of bags that come into our home and maybe prevent them from coming in altogether. This week I am talking about plastic storage containers. So people ask me all the time, Brenda, what are the top problems that your clients want you to solve? And I have to tell you, one of them is plastic containers. It's crazy. So what are the problems? Let me just go through a few of them for you. So number one, they have way too many containers. Two, they're all different shapes and sizes. Oh my God, they're round, they're square, they're rectangular, they're small, they're medium, they're large. Oh my God, it's crazy. Three, because they're all different shapes and sizes, they don't stack or nest neatly, and I'll get into more details about that later. Number four, because they don't stack or nest, they are just shoved into the cabinets or thrown into the cabinets wherever there's a little bit of space. So they take up way too much room, and obviously they're not organized, they're just thrown in there. Five, they can't easily or quickly find the matching lid. And six, whenever my clients open their kitchen cabinet doors, of course, all the containers come tumbling down or out. So let me tell you my rules, my secrets about my personal plastic storage containers. So I have to be honest with you, I don't even remember the last time I bought them. Why? Because I reuse the ones that I get for free whenever I buy things from the deli counter in my local market or wherever. So why? So for a couple of reasons. Number one, I've told you before, I am very frugal. So why buy something if I can get it for free? That's how I was raised, very modestly. And also I like them because the system works for me. And as I've said before, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It works, so stick with the system. But why do I like the containers so much? Well, let me tell you. So first of all, because they come in three different sizes. So we have small, we have medium, and we have the tall ones, which is great. So I always have the size I need. Also, they nest. So what does that mean? So that means that they stack neatly, one inside the other, which is great. And not only one inside the other for the same sizes, but also look at this, all three sizes will nest inside each other. Also, because they nest or stack, they take up less space, or as I refer to it, valuable real estate in my kitchen cabinet. And believe me, every square inch of space is very expensive in my opinion. So what is the best part? They all take the same size lid, no matter what size container I use. So let me just show you. I just happen to have them handy. So here's a lid, and no matter what size container I use, it fits every size container, which is great. I am making a lot of noise here. Hold on just one second. And anyway, it even fits the small one, which is great. So I don't have to go searching for a lid. In fact, I keep all my lids organized in this trusty little plastic container, which I've had for a million years. So they are always at my fingertips, which is great. There is one thing about them that I'm not crazy about, and that's the fact that they're round and not square, which in my opinion is wasting space, but I can live with that for now, so I'm not worried about that. But I want to tell you, every once in a while, I do a search to see what new products are out there. And I was so intrigued with one in particular that I even bought it so that I could check it out for you and kind of do an informal review. So it's made by Rubbermaid, and it is called Easy Find Lids. Can you see that? Maybe if I back up a little bit. So this particular package has a set of 50. So that means that there are 25 containers and 25 lids, matching lids, which is great. They do come in a variety of quantities, just so that you know. And they even actually have a style where the lid is vented if you wanted to, if you'd like to microwave. But anyway, I digress. Let me come back. So why do I like them? So I like them because they're square. Let me show you this particular package. As I mentioned, came with a variety of sizes. We have next size up, medium. We have something a little bit bigger right there, and then we came with a very large one, which is great. So they came in a variety of sizes, heights, whatever. But the one thing that I love, which is so unique, is that the lid actually attaches to the bottom of the container. So look at this. Oh my God, they snap right in, which is great. So as long as you take the time to put them away properly when you're done using them, when they wash, whatever, then your matching lids will always be at your fingertips. So if your containers are out of control, I have a couple of different suggestions for you. Number one, take them all out of your cabinets, right? If you want to keep what you have. So take them all out, match them up, find the matching lids, decide which sizes, which containers you love, that you want to keep, that you use all the time, and the ones that maybe they nest so they take up less space, and get rid of the rest. So maybe you donate them, maybe you recycle them, whatever, depending on what kind of shape they're in. So that was option number one. Option number two, get rid of them all and start from scratch. So again, either recycle or donate or whatever. But if you want to start from scratch and have this very, very organized stack of containers in your cabinets for leftovers or for whatever, I say go for it. They're not that expensive. And if you want to go, with this particular brand, I'll tell you, I have to give it a thumbs up. I really liked it. I really liked it. So here is the question. What will Brenda do? Will Brenda recycle or donate all of her free deli containers from the market and replace them with the new Rubbermaid containers? Well, I'll tell you what, only my husband will know for sure. I'll never tell. All right, my friends, that is it for this week. So next week, tune in to watch another fascinating video on how to get more organized or be more productive for the holidays. And please remember, my goal is to educate you every week on how to get more organized and productive at home, work, and in life. So that you You should have this memorized by now. So that you save time, save money, and so the things you need are at your fingertips. If you know of others who could benefit from my weekly videos, please share this. And please know that I'm so, so grateful to you for watching and for all of your support. I will see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye.